Chanel. So I'm going to go over your stretching regimen. Key things that you need to remember is that the stretches need to be held anywhere between 30 seconds to 1 minute. So it's good to set a timer to make sure that you are holding the stretches for the appropriate amount of time. If you do not hold the stretches for the appropriate amount of time, you will, here I have to switch it into this view, sorry. If you do not hold the stretches for the appropriate amount of time, it would be ineffective, okay? So you'll have to go through it all again if you hold them less than 30 seconds. First stretch that we're gonna go over is your latissimus dorsi, so your lower back and your middle back, your trapezius, because those are two muscles in your back that are very tight, okay? So first thing we're going to do is we're going to place the foam roller right here within the small of our back, drive our heels down into the floor and lift our hips to place pressure in this area. And you're going to rock your hips forward and back along the back. This foam roller rolls, you see? So you don't even have to move too much because this will roll along the body. Once you find an area that is very uncomfortable, okay? Imagine not a sharp pain, but as if it was touching a bruise, okay? You hold it there. You want to try and keep your arms up so that enough pressure is being placed on that particular part of the body. And you roll up. So latissimus dorsi, up into the trapezius, all the way, that's the top of the neck here. So down and up. You want to roll yourself here. Next, we're going to come up, and I'd like for you to stretch out your lumbopelvic hip complex. Lumbopelvic hip complex. So you're going to actually sit on the foam roller, cross one leg over the other, so ankle to knee, just like when we stretch and cycle, and then I'd like for you to press your hip down, focusing on the hip of the knee that is bent, okay? And just above that hip is where you're going to put the pressure, and then take a switch to the opposite side. This is your piriformis stretch, okay? This is that lumbopelvic hip flexor area. Next, moving straight into the hamstring complex, we're going to sit on it again, placing our hands behind the buttocks, and we're going to roll through and out. This is actually kind of like a core exercise too. You do not want the foam roller to hit the crook of your knee. Keep it away from the underside of your knee. Same thing, you're going to roll through, see where things are tight, and work it. Lastly, you want to face the foam roller so that you two are parallel. Lay your torso down on the ground and lift up your knee and place it on the foam roller and press your hip forward and back to roll the foam roller along the adductors, the inside of the thigh. And again, you hold it where you think you're going to feel the most stress and tension. 30 seconds to 1 minute. I found a place. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Lastly, I'm going to show you your gastrocnemius and soleus muscle stretches. These are going to be static stretches that you can do. Standing up, nice and tall, feet together. Take that left foot standing back. You want the heel to make contact with the back. And bend this knee here. I'm teaching bar today, Jess Callahan.
Today?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, I'm excited.
Hey, hey, hey.
Should I get a mat?
You won't need a mat yet. You won't need anything just yet.
Okay.
I'm pretty good with that. Okay, yeah, we got 10 minutes.
Oh, I'm excited.
Drink a ton of water. Refill that. Yeah. Okay. Refill that. Very good. And you're going to hold that stretch, pressing the hips forward, keeping the chest high. Stepping together. And switch it out. It is very important that you drop the back heel down to allow full elongation of that leg. Keep the torso forward and press the hips forward. Gastrocnemius soleus stretch. And together. So between those stretches, Chanel, you have all either a static stretch or a foam roll stretch. And those things will help you to be more flexible, okay? Should you need anything else, let me know, and I'll send you another video.